Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with NewFilmmakers magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo. We're here at the South Park Center in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm here with Gabriel with his movie To Infinity. Let's take a look at the clip.
Listo cuando diga.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Que la Virgencita nos acompañe.
¡Vámonos!
¿Cuánto más puedo soportar esto, mi capitán?
Puedes encontrar a mamá y protegerla.
¿Cuánto la queremos?
Uf, hasta el infinito.
Gabriel, thank you for your film.
Thank
It's
you
wonderful. Really, really wonderful. But for those who haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
Sure. Thanks for having me here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, To Infinity, it's the story about a father and a daughter, the relationship between them, and how far he's willing to go in order to give her a better future. So they play this game of pretend as they're going to space, something that they tend to do like every other day. And as they play this game, you realize towards the end that maybe not everything is what it seems.
Yeah.
But it's the core of the story is really about them and family and how far one is willing to go to, and sacrifice in order to give someone else a better future.
It's just got so many great morality. It's lovely to see this relationship between father and daughter as well, and it's wonderful. Where did the inspiration come for you in making this project?
So the inspiration for this film started by watching my dad do something with my nephew, what he used to do with us, which was play this game where he used to ask, how much do I love you? And you would say, oh, to the ceiling. And he would say, no, to the stars.
Yeah.
And then he would say, no, to infinity.
Oh, I love it.
And that's how it started. And then talking to some friends and everything that was going on in the country, I felt that it was an interesting subject matter, and it's really close to me as well. So I felt it was really important to try to tell a story in a sort of different way. I wanted to portray the characters in a different light as well.
Yeah.
So I tried to implement a few things in there to give the characters, different aesthetics and different dialogue and to converse about different things other than just seeing them, crossing the border or something.
Yeah,
like
no, and I love this sort of this imagination journey that you took on that was just really sweet and endearing and, very difficult to watch. It was just so emotional. Now you had a brilliant cast.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh my
Appreciate
goodness!
it. Yeah.
You just really felt and believed their relationships. How was the casting process for you?
It was difficult at first because I tried to do it on my own. I didn't know I could go to a casting director and try to get the actors and whatnot. So I tried for a little bit to do it on my own, and it wasn't working out. It was really complicated to get the girl. I needed a 11, 12-year-old girl who could really act.
Yeah.
So eventually I turned to Blanca Valdez, who's an amazing casting director.
Yeah.
And she basically saved me because I went to her with the script, she read it, she loved the material, so I was lucky enough that she liked it. And then we started doing auditions, and lucky for me, I was able to find the great actors that ended up being in my film. So.
Now you obviously had a great location and but probably quite difficult to find. How was that kind of process for you?
Yeah. I ended up doing some research, ended up going to Palmdale and the desert area for a while. It took me probably a good 2 weeks to be able to scout. And I was able to make a deal at this ranch where they shoot a lot of big movies. But the owner of the ranch was very nice to me, and he understood the material, he liked it, and he was kind enough to let us film there for minimal fee. So
that's nice, isn't it? It's nice that he's helping support indie project films as well, and that's really wonderful.
Yeah, and basically I shot part of the film there, and then what I did is I was able to hire someone to go shoot the rest, like the very end of the film.
Very good.
Yeah. through some research as well.
Yeah.
Then I was able to find someone to go to the border and be able
Wow.
to film there. So yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was wondering how you worked all that out. That was
Yeah.
quite incredible as well. Filming in a desert, I mean, was that pretty hot filming over there? I mean,
Yeah, it was extreme. You know, it wasn't pleasant. Also, we were inside a car for like, you know, quite a few hours, you know,
Yeah,
having
trying
a
to-
little girl there
Yeah.
and, you know, the dad and,
Yeah.
and whatnot. So it was very, you know.
was that the
extreme
biggest
work.
challenge that you had, kind of thing, you think? Or,
Filming with the actors
or no, what was the biggest challenge that you kind of faced in making this project?
Yeah, definitely being there was a huge challenge
Mm.
because, you know, we had the location itself was challenging and also the situation, the logistics of getting there
Yeah.
and whatnot. But with the actors, yeah, definitely being there, it was so hot and it was such an emotional part of the film.
Yeah, oh,
that,
it was so emotional.
that being able to get, you know, my actress to get to that point
Mm-hmm.
and be able to hit those moments, it was definitely, you know.
Well,
really
it was.
challenging.
I think what's so lovely is you made a film that was, you know, so sincere, so endearing. You know, challenges that families are going through right now. You know,
For
and,
sure.
and so important to advocate the kind of and humanize it. You know,
Yeah.
and on a level that is just, you know, beautiful to experience this relationship between, you know, this family. And very hard to deal
Yeah.
with, but unfortunately it's happening, and this is the sad fact.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but like you said, you know, I wanted to try to make light of. I feel like most films that are dealing with the border tend to showcase a certain type of people that
Yeah.
are crossing,
Right.
and I
agree.
wanted to give them a little more depth,
Yeah.
and show them that, you know, these people are also smart. You
Yeah.
know, they talk about interesting things.
Yeah.
You know, so give them more. You know, create more complex characters.
Yeah,
So
I think it's important. I think
Yeah.
it's extremely important. Now, I mean, you're originally from the beautiful country of Argentina.
yes.
And what was the feeling like to, you know, have your film with New Filmmakers Los Angeles as at the home of the Academy Awards, at the 1,000-seater in Beverly Hills to a sold-out crowd, and have your
Yeah.
film surrounded by 2 Oscars? What was that feeling
It was
like?
an honor. It was beyond belief to be there with so many people. You know, all the sponsors and the Academy, and it's the fact that we were recognized by the Academy
Yeah.
and by, you know, New Filmmakers LA. It's a blessing
Yeah.
to be here after a whole year of, you know, going around with a short film. To be able to finish, you know, with this one was probably one of the highlights of my life.
Oh,
So
well, that they can get better than that. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, that was but you're very talented. So what can
Thank
we
you
do?
so much.
You know, when you got talent, what can
Oh,
we do? We've got to
okay.
showcase it.
Yeah.
Listen, I love your style as well.
Thank
And
you so
I love
much.
that you made a film that you know, resonated with us all. You
Thank
know,
you.
and I think it's always great when you make a film where you go out feeling differently about the world, or you were educated about something, or you know, maybe people have gone home and suddenly called their parents or called their siblings or whatever it may be, and you had that effect with your film.
Yeah, and that was something that it was very important to me. When I started this journey, my dad was with me. He was able to watch a film. He was able to be with me for, you know, plenty of the festivals that I went to. But unfortunately, my dad passed away at the beginning of the year. So now the short film means so much more to me. Not having my dad around, so if someone else, you know, is able to feel that way and
Yeah.
wants to call their parents or call someone that they love and tell them that they love them, then we, you know.
Well,
we did our
I'm
job.
sure he was there with you last
Oh,
night. I'm
for
very
sure.
proud
Thank
of
you.
what you achieved.
Thank you.
That's amazing. What a great legacy you've got with a film that
you.
celebrates love of relationship with your father. I think that's beautiful. What's the next project for you?
I'm working actually on a feature film. It also deals with the border.
Listen, well, thank you, Gabriel, for your film, honestly. And
Thank
I
you
love
so
that you're
much.
making projects that are, you know, are showcasing the world we live in and how we should overcome and how we should be better people and better humans and also understand what people are going through as well. So thank you very much to Infinity.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you so
thank you.
much.
Thanks a lot. Muchas
Thanks
gracias.
for your time.